Howdy, everybody, and happy Memorial Day to those of you residing here in the United States of America. I'm Mr. Michael Muss, and I'll be your host for the next 2 hours of gameplay here in this wonderful world of Red Dead Redemption 2. Hello, Arthur. Good to see you. Hope you had a great Sunday. I did. I went to a birthday party at a local brewery and just basically chilled out a little bit. And today did some shopping because there's always good sales on Memorial Day, and got some new pillows. Been having a bit of like a neck kind of shoulder ache from using old pillows, so I got a nice Tempur-Pedic pillow. It's supposed to be specially made for people who sleep like I do. Hey Dylan.
Hi
hey
there.
Chris. Hi there. Hi there. It's almost like you made the game say that. Kieran said that at the same time you did.
Kieran.
Yeah, the birthday was good. It's at a place called Los Angeles Ale Works. I actually have a can of their beer here with me now, if you could see that. And it's right next to SpaceX, and it was started by my friend Kip. He has since sold the business, as far as I know, but it's cool. It was a good birthday party for some of our best friends. 2 of our friends were celebrating their birthdays. Hey, Buster. Yeah, the cans are really nice. They make great beer. Actually, Kip's father, I don't know if he still does, but Kip's father was the one who did the graphic design for them.
You good?
Oh, I'm good, Charles. Hey, look at that. A little smile from Charles. That's cool. So, a little recap of where I'm at in the game. Here in, let's take a look, chapter 3, about a third of the way through the game. Well, percentage-wise, about a third of the way through. So most recently, I finished up The Fine Joys of Tobacco, where we burned the Gray's tobacco field. It's delicious. It's a double IPA, and it uses Wakatu, Mosaic, and Citra, so it's a little tropical. Definitely for the hopheads, though. And the person who wrote the recipe is a friend of mine. He's a very good beer maker. Hi, Mrs. Muss. Oh, there's Jack's dog. Kane. Hi, buddy. He doesn't really play much of a role. There is a scene with him in the game, but not too much otherwise. So, again, I'm working on trying to get a... I think this is the last chapter that I get to do the activities with other gang members, which I've already done. I want to look around and see if there's anybody in here that has one. No, not right now. Right? Hey, Enigma. Exactly. Good way. I'm going to do a little bit of... we're going to make some tacos for dinner tonight. Maybe have a couple cans of beer. Alright, Sodom back to Gomorrah, or Magicians for Sport, or meet with John. Something to do with their horses. Let's do that. Tacos, 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 of course. Buster, you still got rain out there. That's a pain. Sorry to hear that. I hope it clears up earlier than expected. It's been gray here. No rain recently, but it's just been gray. Like high 60s. It was nice though. I mean, it's weather where you don't really have to... You're not too hot, not too cold. It's right there in the middle. Has anybody ever used the cheat codes for Red Dead Redemption 2? Have you ever done that? Enigma, thanks. I appreciate that. Sometimes it doesn't feel that way, but I try to make the most of it. And I have a great partner to do it all with. Mrs. Muss is very creative and knows everything about this area because she grew up here. Now I've lived here for like a long time, like 15 or 16 years, but cool, Arthur. I might mess around with those on Wednesday just to have some fun. I thought I would do some research and find out what you're capable of doing with them, and then maybe do a little review of all the different codes that I can find. I think that might be kind of fun. Good deal. Nope, I don't need to deal with that man yet.
I got my eye on you after last time.
Oh boy, he's got his eye on me. Yep, it'll just be for fun. Let's see, what is on the back of my horse here? Oh, okay, I can't sell it to him. Thought maybe I could get rid of this pelt that's on my horse, but I'll have to wait until I'm near a trapper. What else happened? So I watched the race yesterday, and I know Arthur and Rudy and I already talked about it during the race, but the F1 race was pretty fun. Monaco is usually very boring. I will point out that it ended the same way that qualified, which is very, very common for Monaco, but it rained for like the last 30 laps, I think, last 25 laps or so, and that made it interesting. It was pretty fun. Buster, I wonder if that was, I wonder if that's a default or something like that. You using your phone? It might be a default on your phone.
Can I help you?
Well, looks like you boys had some trouble.
Yeah, we had some trouble. Bad trouble.
A little bit of trouble. Hey, G1.
Well, I'm supposed to meet some business partners here. They arranged a meeting, I believe.
Fellow with a scar and a Mexican.
And
Yes,
hey,
sir.
George.
Out by the stables, I think.
Thank you.
Yeah, that's
And,
cool, Enigma. I thought that was really
Sorry
neat.
for your troubles,
Just chilling.
man.
Okay, where do I meet John? Oh, okay, around the back. That's cool. It's crazy how popular the sport has become. I know it's always, well, most always been popular in Europe, but here in the US it wasn't popular at all. The first time I saw it was in 2007. I went to Montreal just on a whim. I've always liked motorsports, but I'd never watched Formula One before. And somebody was like, you should go. It's a really fun thing. And I just happened to be there when Lewis Hamilton won his first GP ever.
You're helping everybody.
And,
There's troubles everywhere.
oh boy, here we go.
Bandits attacked my fields.
Hey, Wildlife, what's up?
And have you met my partner, Arthur
But
Morgan?
like this year,
I met your son.
the final
Sheriff.
F1 race had
Okay.
more viewers
Mr. Gray
than
here
the
was saying
Super
how he
Bowl,
had
which is like our
problems with
biggest sporting
family.
event, which is crazy.
a family of degenerates.
Yeah, there were lots of
nobody
problems.
likes
The
degenerates.
rain
Ag and her inbred
really messes
sons.
with them.
They ruined this county. They killed my uncle, you know.
That ain't right.
Problem is, we can't be seen to get too close.
And?
Thanks. You got to be good to yourself
We've
and each
got
other.
gold, Yankee. We've got gold.
We
I
got
ain't no
gold.
Yankee friend. I ain't nothing. My daddy came over on the boat from Scotland.
I'm Scottish.
In the Braithwaites.
Goddamn piss.
Roland Garros.
I don't know.
Huh, I've never heard of it.
Mongrels.
Tennis is rad, though. I'd watch it.
Slave fuckers. All you gotta do is look at them.
How much
This
gold?
guy's so angry.
Enough. These are prized horses I'm talking about.
I'm still
Them
working
will
on it,
get you
Wildlife. Chipping away at it as I can.
5,000.
5,000 for horses.
Easy.
Where do we sell them, these $5,000 horses?
Over in
Yes, I
Clemens
did.
Cove. Fellow over there will run them out of state and give you 50 cents on the dollar.
Mister, you got yourself a deal.
Mister, you got yourself a deal. Hey,
Keep
Dynamite.
us away from this.
And you're still top of the
Publicly, I
league?
mean.
My
Nice.
sense is we keep all horse wrestling away from the
We're gonna
public.
get some golds. Arthur looks cool right now. I like his little outfit.
Go to the stables on the south side of the manor. That's where they keep the thoroughbred.
That guy sounds like he needs to quit the cigars.
In front of you.
Okay.
Me, John, and Javier. I'd rock some suspenders.
Crazy old fool.
It's a shame we don't dress like this
Only
anymore.
knew we just torched his
Gargle the
tobacco
Drano. That'll clear you right up.
That was you?
You won't have any problems
Yo,
after
the hell
that,
was
for
cursing
sure.
the Braithwaites about that.
Burning rich folks' property.
How was your Sunday, G1?
Sean was like a pig in shit.
I'm sure.
I know, my horse is a monster.
5,000 for horses.
Monster. I like
They
it.
must be rich.
Yeah.
I mean, look at it compared
He
to
doesn't know
Javier's.
what he's talking about.
Buster's still missing those Cubans.
Forget even a third of that. It'll be worth it.
So how we gonna
Oh,
play
neat. Thanks,
this?
Wildlife. I'll try that.
Place is well guarded.
So feed the Turkoman,
So there ain't
and
no
you'll get it
point in
at the end of the
blasting in
mission.
there.
Okay.
We'll
That's a
make
cool
'em
little
think
hack.
We're there looking to purchase.
Excuse me. Whoa, whoa. Sorry, Javier.
You'd be armed if you were about to spend 5,000 on horses. We should go in the back way, though.
El queso
Avoid too
grande.
many questions.
Yeah, we went to this fancy mall today in Costa Mesa, which is like 25, 30 minutes from here. It had everything, like the fanciest shit. I'm like, I don't want any of this. Hermes, you know, Fenty,
Guard.
I'll speak to you,
Dior,
okay?
like all those big brand names.
All right, then.
And all I wanted was a pillow. I just want, so I knew there was a Tempur-Pedic store there.
Horses?
Yeah,
But
we
man,
had
watching
a-
all those
an
people with all that money, I'm
with
like,
Mr.
man,
Braithwaite, I believe.
seems like a
Yeah,
lot
I
of
never
pressure to
heard
put on
about any of
yourself.
this.
A partner wanted to make a significant investment in some stables down here.
Ooh, Munster's
But
good.
perhaps we should look elsewhere.
Well,
Yeah, I like this horse. It's the one that
okay, then, but head on up to the
Hosea gave
stables.
me.
Someone will come see you.
All right. How you doing? Good to see you, buddy. I like your vest.
Yeah.
Look at that thing. It's a giant. I love cinematic mode.
That's it. Nice and easy.
Nice
Don't need
and
to rush.
easy.
We don't want to draw any unnecessary attention.
Yeah, I didn't, Wildlife. I never did before. Are FBI agents in your state most powerful law enforcement? There are FBI agents in every state. There's an FBI office in most cities, or near most cities. I think the
think that's the
CIA
state
and the
just
Secret
up
Service
ahead.
probably
Heads
outweigh the
down,
FBI, but I don't know
cool.
exactly.
We'll head around the front. Hitch
If
up
the FBI
there.
are after you, you're in big trouble. If the CIA are after you, you're in really big trouble. And if the Secret Service are messing around with you, you
All right,
probably ripped
let's
someone off
hitch
real
up
bad.
here.
Or did something you really shouldn't have done. I've spoken with all of those organizations through my work over the years because the internet business has a lot of, the internet, you know, like the internet has a lot of fraud, a lot of people doing bad things that they shouldn't do. But I don't know the exact hierarchy, but that's my guess, is that it's Secret Service is the top, then the CIA, and then the FBI. I don't know that for sure, though.
Hello there.
Can I help you, boys?
I hope so. Heard you got some horses.
Oh, you ate some good food on
We always
Sunday?
got horses.
Fine horses, I mean.
I don't get you, friend.
Yeah, you
Exactly,
do. Come
Arthur.
on.
Listen, why don't you get out of here? You, Scarface, and your greaser buddy.
Whoa.
I don't like officials.
Whoa,
We
whoa,
ain't
whoa.
officials. We're
We're
connoisseurs.
connoisseurs.
Looking to do some breedings. Come
Looking
on
to do some
now,
breedings.
partner.
Okay, fine.
Animal
follow
husbandry.
me. These here's mainly
Oh, yeah,
studs,
I think they're
available
very
for
skilled.
purchase or for working.
We have a friend who's in the
That's what
FBI,
you're
actually.
interested
Not
in.
in this state, but
What is you boys
out of
interested
state.
in?
We represent a famous stable and stud farm from Saratoga.
Is that so?
Saratoga. I used to live there.
Unofficially.
That's where I lived in New York.
This here's Cerberus.
Wait. Oh, I don't have any cool weapons. Shh.
Greaser, huh?
Okay, bandana's on.
Greaser, yeah.
Nobody recognizes us.
All right, bandana. Oh, wait, I'm gonna eat some beans first. Hang on.
All right, I'll grab the white one in the middle. You get the other two.
The Secret Service is the president's bodyguards, but they're also a branch of law enforcement. They deal with big time fraud. They deal big time fraud. Excuse me. I did. That's not gonna wash out. That is
Good
not gonna
boy.
wash out.
Easy now.
Can you imagine if someone like
Easy,
Trevor, if you
easy.
even knew someone like Trevor, let alone they were
We're gonna
pissed at
tether him
you?
up to Javier's horse.
Okay.
Yeah, you know the
Javier,
beans.
You're gonna lead the stallions.
Yeah, I do them, but in really limited quantities with certain foods only. They're not particularly like great for you necessarily. They're not bad for you,
Marston, you
but they're
ride
not
point.
like good if you're trying to
I'll
lose
cover
weight.
up the back. If there's any problems, we regroup at Clemens Cove.
Okay.
What are you doing?
Let's go, quick!
Get going, you two.
What the hell you doing?
Stop! Stop! We're being robbed! I said stop these men! Stop!
Come on, let's roll. Roll out. Headshot. Ding.
They're coming out of the fields!
Headshot. Headshot. Headshot.
Watch it! There's guards by that wagon!
Headshot. Headshot.
Want to do it? They're sending out riders. Go. I'll hold them
Oh,
off.
is somebody still there? Oh, I see. Morgan. Ooh, that's not a headshot, but that was a murder shot.
Go left! Into the fields! Look there! The fence is down! Come on!
Let's roll.
Let's try to lose them in the trees!
Oh, that guy was running away. Didn't even have to shoot him.
I think we lost him.
I never thought to kill the stable hand before you're inside the stable. And wildlife, which one of these horses do I want to keep? What color? Like, which one were you saying I can feed? I'm assuming that they'll just put me on that horse, but
Don't think so.
Michael
All right,
and
let's get
headshots.
these horses to Clemens Cove quick
tale
before we
as
run
old
into
as
any more
time.
trouble.
thong as old as run. Yeah, can you imagine having that kind of security or people that are like ride or die for your family in that level?
Shit!
Okay, it
One of
must
the
be this
stallions
one.
is loose. Keep going. Up. Get him. Yeah.
Oh. Come on, buddy.
Come here. Easy.
Oh, this is a bad idea.
Hey, now.
The Turkoman. Thanks, JR. What the? Get back here.
Got you. Come on now.
Stay with me, okay? But this is not the way.
Let's go, boy.
This is not the way.
Yep. Ah!
Did you just say hi? Hi.
Slow up now. There.
Come on.
There you go. Whoa!
Let's go. Come on, stupid. You're coming with me.
Come here.
I like this Old West stuff. It's so fun. Wrangling up some horses, some thoroughbreds. We're going to sell them 50 cents on the dollar.
Hey, Morgan. Over here.
I'm going as quickly as I can, John. Thanks.
You got
Appreciate you.
Well done.
I did. Yeah, I'm good at this.
Clemens Cove's just over there. Come on. Let's get this over with.
Okay.
Well, that could have gone smoother.
That'll be on my gravestone.
Go to the horse when Arthur says that. Okay.
You think they look like they're paying 5,000
Wait,
for
wait, wait.
horses?
Hey,
There we go.
I can't mount the horse. Nope, I can't do anything with him. Nope. I must have been too slow. Yep. Mm-hmm. I bet I have an apple or two. Nope, no apples. We'll eat bread. Maybe that's why I can't do anything with him, because I don't have anything that's suitable for a horse to eat. Oh, no, there we go. It went to horse for a second. I just had to be nearby him. Okay, I see. So I'm going to go try and do that. Could be. Could be. I'll find out. Come here, stupid. There we go. Now I'm on horse. Have a peach.
What you boys want?
Heard you was,
It didn't work.
heard you pay good prices for horses.
Oh, we'll buy more or less anything, Pop.
That so?
Sure, Pop. I'm Clay Davies. That's my brother Clive. We're twins.
John, Arthur, Javier.
We're not twins.
So what are you? Cuban?
No,
I don't like Cubans.
Buster,
That's
this
so.
guy disagrees with you.
Maybe. Why, what do you care? You ain't Cuban.
maybe I like Cubans.
His mustache is
Ooh,
crazy.
you're funny. He's funny.
You're
ain't he
funny.
funny,
He's
Clive?
funny.
Clive
Ain't he
don't
funny?
talk. We're twins, but I was born first. He came out all yellow and black, but he's okay.
Sure.
It's a little
Yeah,
cerveza. It's a
I know
holiday
these
here,
horses.
so I have some Los
ain't
Angeles
yours.
Ale Works Double
I
India
like
Pale
you,
Ale.
and I'll give
It
you.
is tasty.
I can give you 654.
I was told we could get up to
That's good.
$5,000 for them.
And I was told the moon was made of ladies' tears. Only it ain't true. Not one little bit.
But
Yep.
I like you.
It's a national
boys,
holiday here
but I ain't got
celebrating
more than 700
military
on. You
service
want it,
members
or
who
you
lost
wanna
their
ride
lives
them
while
fellers into
serving,
town and maybe
called
someone
Memorial
there'll
Day.
hang you.
We're gonna need more than that.
I ain't got no more money, Pop. Here, take it or leave it. Uh-huh.
all right.
Exactly.
Damn.
Exactly. Truthfully, the
Ain't
reason
no
that
one
they have the
around
rocket
here
theme is
got
because the brewery is
$5,000,
about a
boys,
quarter
but
mile
nice
away from
meeting ya.
SpaceX.
See you boys
There's a lot
again,
of, it's in an
I hope.
area of the city
on.
that has a lot of
Yeah.
aerospace.
Close the gate, Clive.
In fact, anytime you go there, there are people from SpaceX. Like in the evenings, they go after work, they go over to have a beer, and there's often food
I
trucks
believe
and
the
stuff like that.
yarn spun us by one of that Gray family. And imagined we was gonna be wonderfully rich. At the end of
What
it,
you
we
want?
felt like prize idiots.
Yeah, kind of prize idiots. Total take $700. Oh, interesting. What? I got pretty close to gold. What was gold on that one? Catch the stallion. Too quick. Okay. 5 headshots. Kill the stable hand, showing you the horses. That's an easy gold. I wonder if I have that already in my other. I must. Yeah, new stuff. Is it tomorrow? $5 for a horse. Come on. How dumb are we? Ma'am? Anybody can't feel like hanging out? You guys want to do something together? Double cash on moonshine?
Arthur.
Nice.
What you want, Micah?
Nothing. I'm just being civil, my brother.
So it comes out on the...
You really are.
The change comes
very
out the day
charming
before the end of the
man,
month?
aren't
I thought it was on the 1st. I didn't know that. That's cool.
It's good to be warm.
Sure.
So what do you think, Arthur, of Dutch's latest plan?
You know me, I never did much thinking.
You know me.
I know you like to hide behind the angry moron act, but it's a thin enough veneer.
What you want?
If you say so.
Time to start thinking, Arthur,
It is time to start
before
thinking.
it's too late.
Well, hey, man, rude. I'm gonna go fetch a couple of think I'm gonna fetch a couple legendary animals here so I can start getting the trinkets together. So that's really helpful. I think the trinkets are one of the best ways to like get your skills up. Bank robbery. It's the bank robbery with Bill. Back to Sodom, I think, or whatever it's called. Where's me maps? Yeah. All right, so I'm thinking it's time to hunt. I'm thinking of where we are. I'm gonna go up north, look for like the legendary bear. I think that's an elk and a wolf up there. There you go. Yep. Gomorrah back to Sodom.
Hey, mister.
Hey, stupid. I don't know why I'm in that kind of mood today. I did just spend like 35 minutes in LA traffic, so
I know the feeling.
it's a little boring. There's a lot of stupid going on out there. The stew is still being prepared. Dutch, I can see you're in your vibes right now. I don't feel like messing with you.
Nothing is right. That's the point. That's the point. Work.
This is not what I want to deal with right now, okay?
Sorry, man. Alright, so I think I will go to... I think it's good to go to... With what I have on the options, I'll go to Annesburg. Good stuff. I've been fishing with both Kieran and Javier in this chapter, so my activities are done. We have the opera music. Dutch was getting into his vibes for sure. He was in his own head listening to his opera. We'll do a little hunting just for fun. It really is, George. It is really cool. Every time I use it, I giggle about how South Park made an episode where everyone was playing Red Dead Redemption 2, but nobody knew that you could fast travel. That's pretty funny. Because if you just played the game and you didn't upgrade your camp, you could go a long time before realizing that you could fast travel. I would have. Like, I wouldn't have known unless I saw someone else do it. I think Arthur or Driver Guy or somebody told me to do it, but I wouldn't have known. Because coming from Grand Theft Auto, there is no fast travel unless you consider cabs, but there really isn't a lot of fast travel in that game. You end up driving all over the map. I would have just thought it was the same. It was so nice for that month when it was free. It was such a nice time. Alright, I'm going to go up and see if I can find the moose. Let's see what I got for rifles with me. Bolt action. Nope. Oh, whoops. I accidentally pressed the clean option. So I'll go bolt action and rolling block. Yep, that'll be fine. And here I'll go... Yeah, that looks good too. It was such a nice benefit. Yeah, Enigma, that's a good point. I mean, you do in RDO, you technically pay for it in GTA by taking cabs. And you pay for it all at once in this game. Like, you buy it as an add-on, but it's only like 350 bucks. Gaming is going backwards. You know, it has feelings like that sometimes, like ebb and flow. I think movies, like entertainment, music, all entertaining things, I think, have big periods of growth, and then other periods where it's just not, it's not what it used to be, so to speak.
How you doing, boy?
Yeah, backwards training. And I agree, the in the early days of RDO, doing anything is pretty expensive. We see it, Enigma. I've seen it. Been on this here planet for quite a while, and I have seen it happen a bunch where you go like, why, what are we doing? Like, go look at the first Jurassic Park movie, and the CGI in that stands up even better than some modern movies. And that was made, like, what, 20 years ago? It's weird. Or, like, but then again, it also sometimes happens at the same time. If you go watch Star Wars The Phantom Menace, which came out in 1999, and then you watch The Matrix, which also came out in 1999, you can see that sometimes it just matters who made it more than what year it was, you know, that kind of thing. Later, wildlife. Okay, cool. Whoa, 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 whoa. Hold up.
Whoa, take it easy.
Hey, kitty cat. Hey, kitty cat. Hold up. Sleep tight. Shh, 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 shh. It's okay. It's okay, girl.
Easy now.
Yep, I found it. I got it before it was running after me, thankfully. This area makes me think of our friend Guy. Peace, love from burritos, George. As always, thanks for stopping through. I'm always glad to hear from you. Here you go, Stormy. Yep. Let's see if I can remember where the legendary animal actually is. I think he's over here near the water, but he might be on the other side. Me too. I think he might be on the other side now that I say it out loud. Alright, time to go looking. Go looking for him. He's here somewhere.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, there's the track right there. Yes, the little island. This is going to be his scratching.
Let's see what we got.
I know, it's going to be a little while, Enigma. But that's got to be why they are who they are, right? Like, they just know how to get what needs to be done. Time. There's the next bit. Stay with me, horse. A little bit of poo. Yep. Yeah.
Looks a way off.
Yeah, I know. They put so much effort, so much time and effort into these games. It's just exceptional. Yep. Yep. Hell, Rockstar even made a table tennis game for Xbox 360 back in the day, and that was fire. It was such a good game. Let's see, he's here. Okay. Go. Something over here on this here rock. Nope. Ground. It's gonna be fur. Yep. Smart. They're smart, man.
Be close.
Is Rockstar a publicly traded company? Does anybody know? Can I buy stock in Rockstar? Because that seems like a fun one to buy. Oh, there he is. Right in the ass. Got you. I will. It's on my list, Enigma. I'm sure I will. It's not open world, right? So it's linear. I want to play The Last of Us again. I might start a little offline playthrough of that. Hey, Asset. Man, look at this beautiful thing. There we go. Shot in the ass. Watch your butt. Did you, Enigma? Did you just not like it? Or you just weren't playing it? I have it digitally, so I'm stuck with it forever. But I'm okay with it. I love that game. Edward Townsend. Hey, bud. Happy Memorial Day. El culo.
Yep.
El tienes pica culo.
Hey, now, boy.
Another one? Oh, that's a bear.
It's all right, boy.
Let's see now. So you're almost done with the trophies for RDR1 online. I'm surprised the online service still works. That's crazy. I've heard so many mixed things. Like I've heard before that online games were turned off for PS3, and then I hear that's not true. Obviously, it's not. That's cool. And Enigma, you just played it too much. I get that. I can definitely relate to that. Having only fully completed like a couple of games, like, you know, I've only done one platinum, and there are some other games that I've just played too many times that I don't play a lot. I loved Half-Life 2, for example, but I've played through that 3 times. There's not much more to do now. Where is the closest trapper? I need a trapper. But I'll keep going. I'll set my sights on the next legendary animal.
Nice and easy.
It's fun but tedious, I bet. Right? Edward C., I've heard different things. Somehow, Asset is able to play RDR online. He said it was full of people. But I can't say that I have had that. I haven't tried it, but I just always heard that they just killed it, that they don't do that anymore. I'm going to just keep going up the train tracks because I think the bear is going to be somewhere like here. That's wild to me.
Yep.
I'm extremely surprised to hear that. Oh, I got to get to I can't carry another legendary, huh? What do you guys think? Oh, look at this guy. Just out for a walk with his dog. Thank you, Arthur. So they are a private company. That figures. I would invest if they went public. Do I really have to fast travel all the way to St. Denis? Yeah, I guess that's what I'll have to do. I think you could have used then or than. Doesn't really matter in that context, but good on you for working on that. It's about to happen
Nice
here.
fire.
Yep.
Mind if I warm my bones? Y'all niggas is Murphy Hills. You should be careful where you're camping.
Look at that guy's forehead. Oops. Look at that guy. Let's see, I want to set that back to... What's the top contrast? 10? So 7 is pretty much right in the middle. It's a nice shot. I did get the moose wildlife. I got it with a couple of shots in the chest, and then I shot it in the butt as it was running away. RDR2, all this. Murphy's. Excellent, Enigma. I'm glad to hear that. And you might have answered my question already, but it's linear? Like you just play through your story, or is it an open world?
Everything paid for. And we gonna protect what's ours. Y'all be careful where you wander.
Come on, let's go. I think you got the message.
That makes sense, Asa. It's a great game.
Next time.
You boys chose the wrong mark.
Oh my god. Arthur.
Get that something. He was warned. That's what happens on a hill square.
That was sick. I got the one dude with dynamite. Dummy. We got a few good bullets in, but it's linear. Cool. I'll enjoy that. I like mixing it up. Hey, I got some dynamite back. How did that not explode when he was killed in a dynamite explosion? Oh. Alright. Anyway. Rest by fire. I'll have to try it too. Yes. Yeah, hit him with the old 19th century grenade. I like that. That was a fun interaction. Well, at least for me. Not really for those guys much, but I enjoyed that. Edward, you doing anything today to celebrate Memorial Day? I went out to, man, we just went to this mall in Costa Mesa. I can't remember the name of it. It is like the richest damn mall I've walked into. All I wanted was some pillows. They had a Tempur-Pedic mattress and pillow place, and they were buy one get one pillow, so we went over there to get that. Gonna make some tacos for dinner and have a couple beers and just chill out. Chilling with your family? Nice. Do you have veterans in your family?
Buonasera.
My dad's a vet. My grandfather was a vet. Thankfully, neither of them were killed while in service. Just tacos today. We were thinking about barbecuing, but tacos were easier.
Out of the damn way.
I shouldn't say that. I just felt like tacos. Yesterday we went to In-N-Out Burger because it was like national, I don't know what it was, but at the brewery that we went to the birthday party at, they had 2 or 3 cheeseburger vendors, but I just felt like bringing In-N-Out because it's pretty good, and it's only $16 to feed like 2 people. So, cool, man. Oh, I'm not even thinking about what I'm doing here. I'm supposed to be going to see Gus, or whatever his name is in this one. Yep, we've got some friends too. I considered it, but at the time when I turned 18, I just thought, nah, I don't want to. The only way I would have like joined was to try and be in the officers, you know, to be an officer, and I was more into playing rock and roll and getting out and doing stupid shit with my friends at that time. Yeah, the burgers were delicious. Murph was such a good girl at that brewery too. It was out. They have like an outside area, but it was packed because they had that like hamburger event going on. She was so good. There was a couple of other dogs that were kind of misbehaving too, and everyone just kept saying like, "God, your dog is so calm." And I'm like, "That's because we beat her." We don't. But that's what I usually tell people.
Paths haven't crossed for a while, eh?
Hey, Yeah. What's his name? Does he have a name? Kind of looks like a fisherman. Alright. Buy my moose pelt, my cougar pelt, and my legendary fox pelt. Yeah. KFC burgers are your favorite? I don't think I've ever had a hamburger at KFC. She was very quiet and clever, yes.
What do you need?
She's always like that. We brought lots of treats for her so that she could be cool. But she was looking. She's always looking. She's never really had human food though. Maybe a little tiny scrap, like something that fell on the floor that we didn't recognize was on the floor, but so she doesn't beg. I think that's one of the things that I would recommend any dog owner is, hey, there's the green mask. Any dog owner, if you get a dog, never feed it human food. Just don't. Maybe when they get like really, really old, you know, and then you want to give them something special for their end of life, but otherwise, don't do it. It's just not worth it. Edward, I need a tan. Probably more than you. His name is Jeffrey now. Oh, thank you, Arthur. Yep, training and our energy, for sure. G1, isn't it amazing? It's my thing. It's like what I would tell. And because of Murph, a lot of people have been asking me, like, what do you train your dogs to do? I would say train your dog to wait, train your dog to sit, and don't give your dog people food. This is my TED talk on raising a dog. I think I'm good. Yeah. Thanks, Buster. What do we feed her? So she does get like vegetables and things like that, but that's another thing is like if you're gonna have bell peppers with dinner, don't cut some bell peppers and give it to the dog. Cut little bell peppers up and put it in the fridge and give it to the dog like another day. Because if the dog starts associating what you're having for dinner with what it is eating, then that's another route into begging. So we'll give her like bell peppers, sweet potato. She likes celery a lot, carrots, that kind of stuff. We get some like really natural peanut butter. She gets to eat cottage cheese, which we usually freeze. We like freeze it onto like a plastic mat so she licks it. She does not like sparkling. Well, I don't think she likes sparkling water. I don't think so. We have oh, good night, Asset. Not food talk. Did I hear the song you shared? And G1, I'm happy to share. It's a topic I really like talking about. What did you share? I think I listened to one. Oh, the one by the Heavy? Yep, that's a great song. And it's on Ninja Tune? I didn't know that. Hey, how you like me now? Right? That's the tune? Night night, buddy. There's a lot of that good music that comes out of like England and the UK, Western Europe. Alright, back on the hunt. This time, I'm going to go up into the Grizzlies, so I think I'll fast travel to... Wish I could go to the reservation. I guess I'll just go to Emerald Ranch. Oh, cool. Very, like, 90s vibe. Those Brits know their music. Some really good stuff comes out of there. The French, too. French know their music a lot. Especially disco. Disco/house music.
There, boy.
There, boy. This horse feels so slow. Come on. There you go. I need the Nagadoche or whatever. Not yet. I'm thinking the same, Enigma. I think it'll be a good time. What documentary were you watching, Edward? And I'm looking forward to it too, because right now I'm growing at a about, like, the number of subscribers that I'm getting is going up. Used to be an average of about 30 every month, and this month it's at 50. So that means in, like, I'm only about 156, 155 away from reaching, like, partner status on YouTube, which will be cool. So I think that'll help me to meet more people and also earn a little bit of money doing this. So I mean, it's not goal number one for me, but it is something that has been a goal of mine for a long time now. It's a lot of work, and it would be cool if it could, like, maybe pay my internet bill every month. That would be nice. Or maybe just a nice meal for me and my wife every month or something like that. Alright, Emerald Ranch. First hour's almost done. That's quick. I'm so stoked about the new posters that I got. I think I shared it all, right? Got some new artwork that I got to hang up. And also, for those of you who are in the LA area, Edward, and I don't know if Pavel's here or not, but Edward, if you have, like, pictures or art that you need to put frames on, go to Hobby Lobby. They're 50% off all frames right now. I'm trying to remember if I posted those. Did I share those pictures? Maybe? Oh, I didn't share the finished products. Hold on. Sekabira, what's up? Alright, I'll share them. And I'll bring them on screen. I know I showed you the David Bowie one, but they're both framed up, so. Hola, mucho gusto. So I got two. I went to this punk rock show on Friday night, which was crazy. 90s band from Seattle called Zeke. So I got this all framed up. Oops. Nice frame, glass. It was cool. I told the story on Discord, but I stole a marker from the bartender and went to see all four of the band members and had them sign my poster. It's pretty cool. Maybe not the kind of music I would listen to every day, but it's kind of like Motorhead, if you're familiar with Motorhead. Like British punk kind of stuff. And then, of course, this painting, I won this in a silent auction that was held to support my friend Fernando, who needs a liver transplant. And I bought this. I won that in a silent auction, and it's a original painting by an artist called Germs here in Los Angeles. And the material of the canvas, it was so soft. I thought it was like going to be on hard paper, but it was like on really soft paper. It was really, really cool. Well, you know, when you need a marker, you do what you gotta do. But this is beautiful. The colors, I can't zoom in, I don't think, but I got a silver frame, and I think it goes because you can see some silver shadowing and stuff that the artist did in here. But you thought you were the thief. We're cut from the same cloth, dude. Probably in more ways than one. Alright, let's go see. I hope this is cool with y'all. I just love playing this game, and the legendary animal hunting for me is one of like the super fun parts. So from here, I think I'm gonna probably find the grizzly up here by Oak Cray's Run. We'll head up.
How's it going?
But it's cool too because, like, my friend Fernando, you know, his health is not in a good place, and he needs some serious help. But it's cool that the thing that I won during his silent auction is music related, because he and I always connect on music. We're both like into various different types of music, and all the other stuff in it was like, there was a pair of boxing gloves that was worn by Manny Pacquiao from one of his fights. There was a signed poster of a famous Dodgers pitcher named Fernando. I think his last name was Fernandez. I can't remember him. And there was some photos that had been blown up that Fernando had taken, and like gift cards and all these other things. And I bid on lots of things to try and push the money up, but I didn't expect to win anything. It was kind of cool that I won the David Bowie poster. It's going to be hanging above. I'm probably going to put that in our dining area, so it'll be like hanging above us while we eat dinner. For those of you who have seen I have like a painting of a hand in the dining area. It's going to be like on the opposite wall. I'll take a picture of it once it's all hung up. The Zeke poster, I'll probably put somewhere in this room. Right now, to my right, there's a poster from a band called Sleep, and that kind of takes up, it's a big poster, so that takes up this wall. I might put it like behind my driving rig. It does have like a race car on it, so. That's a cool memory. I think he's the first Fern that I know as well. I know, and I've met so many people with unique names here. I have a neighbor, his name is Emigdio. I'd never heard of that before. Emigdio. And like because I grew up in the Northeast where, you know, the Latin names are less common. That's interesting. It's funny that what you remember about people that you went to school with, right? Especially in elementary school, because we only knew this much about each other. Yeah, I'm just riding right by her. I'm hunting. I got no time for you. Exactly. Okay, it dinged me. That's my honor. I'm still in high honor. Alright, so here's O'Creagh's Run. Now let's consult the old map. Squirtle Estuardo. That's interesting. That's a very unique name. So yeah, the bear is directly above O'Creagh's Run. Let's hunt us some bear. Yep, there he is. Showed up on the map. Yep. I'm gonna try and do a standoff. Can you do a standoff with this bear? Oh yeah, duh, this is the same bear I came to get with Hosea. I'm going on foot. You stay right there, okay? What did he try to do in your fight?
All right. Looks like something.
Kids can be so mean sometimes.
Don't seem close.
I'm gonna try a standoff with the bear. I might die.
Getting close.
That's awesome. He didn't know that you were I'm guessing you went Super Saiyan. That does happen. I understand. I'm gonna try a standoff. I've done this before. If you just stand there and do nothing. Nope. I don't know how to do it. Everybody tells me that you can do this in the game. And for some reason I just can't. Does anyone know how that works? Dodgeball could be a fun game. There's a funny movie about that. If you can dodge a wrench, you can dodge a ball. I'm told that if you just stand there and do nothing, that in some situations, you can actually just not have to deal with the bear. Oh my god. Why did they put me so far away? My head sounded like a pumpkin. Not when the bear's already aggressive. Yeah, I'm telling you, I've seen people, like, little short clips where the bear, like, runs right up on you and then just stands there looking and staring you down. Arthur says you can. Well, that's fair. I believe that. I really do believe you can do it. It's just, I've tried it like 3 times. No blinking and absolutely no farting. God. You know, on Sunday, before we went to the birthday party, I took my motorcycle out for like a 40-minute ride. Probably about 40 minutes. So nice to be back on the bike. I can't even describe how good it is. Yeah, I believe that would be a memory that you would soon forget because you'd be dead. But it would be awful, yeah. All right. Hopefully no train coming. Yeah, that was it. All right. Come on. I'm gonna try to do this based on minimap alone. Oh, I bet. Even the dog, like, a dog could really mess you up, and I guess that's kind of like a small bear. Buster, give us a heads up. Like a courtesy warning. That reminds me. I used to know somebody that you'd just be like hanging out somewhere, and he'd be like, "Do you smell burnt popcorn?" And you'd be like, and it would be a fart. Bastard. What a bastard thing to do. Damn, G1. But also, you're welcome. You can use that joke. Yeah, that would scar somebody. I get that. That sounds awful. Awful. Hey, bud. I'm gonna go this way, huh? Where are you taking me? This doesn't feel right.
Whoa! Yeah, you all right? There, boy. Yeah. You good, boy.
Oh, I remember this place. I think I've been like nipped at by a dog before, but really, I've always been very good with dogs.
Yeah.
Yep, Eagle Fly's little smokehouse. And you said there's a GTA 5 Premium Edition. I have heard that. I don't know what's in it. I just have the plain old regular old GTA. Oh, Golden Retriever. Those are usually very docile. Yeah, I think when I got messed with, it was a Siberian Husky, and it just wanted to play. It was like a puppy. Well, it's like somewhere between a puppy and full grown. But like a Husky's version of playing and an untrained Husky's version of playing and my version of playing were completely different. I don't like being chased around or bit. I gotta brush this old horse.
Real good.
Real good.
Yep.
They're very intuitive animals. You might have been shook up by suddenly being outside alone. Yeah, and they know when they've got your heart racing and they know they've got you. You're in their world at that point.
Easy now.
I'm gonna try this again. Give me my bolt action. Ah, I squeezed the controller again. Oops. it with some shotgun shells if it gets too close.
Here.
A bear dog? What is a Carol bear dog? Huh. Kind of looks like a husky. Oh, look at this thing. Look at this dude. He's a handsome feller. I like him. He's a neat looking dog. So it looks like they get down and hang out with bears. Look at these two. They're reducing bear and hiker conflict. Oh, look at the little puppies. Okay, so they're big dogs, or fairly big dogs. Oh, ouch. Yeah, this is some sort of Karelian bear dog. I've never even heard of one. This looks like a big, big mean dog. Yeah, that thing could kick your ass, I think. Do I think huskies are the most beautiful? I don't know. I'm a big sucker for doodle type dogs like Murph. Huskies are beautiful. They shed a lot, and I think they're better like as sled dogs, right? Like, I bet if we just type sled dog, the first thing that's going to be is huskies. Anybody ever ridden a sled like this before? I've ridden one, but there was only one dog. It was the same dog that chased me around and stuff. But look at these guys. Hi. Yeah, more like this, except for it was a wooden sled and only one dog. I think Belgian, I think it's Malinois. Yep. These are pretty dogs too. Really beautiful dogs. Similar though, they're like police dogs. You wouldn't want to have this as a pet unless you were ready to work. Oh, look at those little guys. If you weren't ready to work and train this dog, it is going to ruin your entire life. It'll mess you up. Maybe it won't hurt you, but it will destroy your house. These are pretty dogs. That's looks like a, yeah, these are a mix of German Shepherd. Look at this little guy. Looks like he got too close to the fireplace or something. These things can jump super high. Really interesting breed. Like, look at that. That's what he would do to you if you weren't nice to him. All right, I'm getting all sidetracked in dogs. Let's get this bear. Where's he at? Smell him. Do you smell him? All right, Mr. Horse, stay right here. Don't follow me. I'm coming for you. You better be ready. This is the right area, right? My aunt and uncle had a pair of golden retrievers. They lived a long time. They were great dogs. Where you at, Big Bear? Samoyeds? That sounds familiar. I can't picture one. I'll look it up in a second. Am I in the wrong ravine? Yeah. I gotta get way back here. I'm in the right ravine, but I think I skipped the clues. I love how Arthur runs. When he's got a rifle in his hands. It's too funny. Give me a squirrel for dinner. Oh, hell yeah. Yep, I remember these dogs. big fluffers. Look at those fluffy things. They look like they're related to husky, based on this. Look at that. Look at the little family of fluff. Hello. If I lived in a colder area, I might consider one of those. I don't think that they would like. I don't know. I don't know if they would like it as much down here. It might have despawned or something. Maybe. Violet Snowdrop. Yeah, I think he despawned, maybe. He'll be back. And when he comes back, I'm gonna get him. Hot dogs are good. Take the horse up the ravine once more, just to see maybe he'll pop out. I doubt it, though. It's probably gone. I would think I would have heard him already. Making his growls. We're back to food talk. What about those cheese-filled hot dogs? Do you guys have hot dogs with cheese in them? Like inside the hot dog? I remember having those as a kid, but I can't remember. I don't remember the last time I saw one. I'd buy one of those, though. 10 out of 10 would eat one of those again. Yep, I'll take the blame for that. Alright, I'm going to try and find... Since I can't get him, I'm going to go and try and find one more. Looks like to the west of O'Cray Run is the... I think that's the elk. So we'll try over here. And I'll come back for you another time. Cheese was not supposed to be inside meat. I did... Yes, that's true. I did start with the tacos.
Yeah.
I like the ew reaction to the cheese-filled hot dogs. Because they were shit. They were like the worst quality hot dogs. And it is kind of gross.
Whoa, whoa.
I haven't had a memory of those in a long time. I don't know what we just said. That made me think of cheesy hot dogs. Okay, okay.
Sorry, boy.
I know. Who thought that? And it wasn't even cheese. It was just like stuff. Bacon.
Easy, boy.
Yeah. Yeah, the horse was scared of something. I don't know what.
You're a good boy.
Ah. Hey. Is that what you want? Stake your claim. State your intentions.
Now, come on.
All right.
Easy.
This thing doesn't want to show itself, so... Alright, I'll go on to missions. Go back to camp. Oh, it was like you finding the, what were they, the strawberry biscuits? go all the way there. Sorry, we don't have those today. I didn't know Arby made burgers, but I guess it makes sense. Hey, that works, Buster. An electric walk. You could use it also for making some toasted oats or something. Yeah, I'm not sure I would trust Wagyu from an Arby's. That doesn't make any sense. Okay. I don't have concerns. I just have suspicions that that is not real Wagyu. You know, it just seems unreasonable.
Yep.
Seems quite unreasonable. All right, let's see. Shall I work with Bill? Or work with Dutch? We'll do Sodom, back to Gomorrah. Bill, you knucklehead.
I need a word with you, Morgan.
I need a word with you, Morgan. Such a dummy. What's he doing? Just carving his name into the wagon or something?
What is it?
We got something cooking you might be interested in.
Am I gonna like the sound of this?
Been cooking since Horseshoe, but you went and kicked up all that commotion in Valentine.
What's on your brain?
Now, we was
G1?
preparing to rob the bank there until you got involved in all
About the
that nonsense, and I don't know, I just feel like it's unfinished business.
That wasn't my fault. It was just one of them things.
How come every time I get in trouble, I'm called a fool and an idiot? But when you get in trouble, oh, it's just one of them things.
It's a
No,
good
no big
point,
deal.
Arthur.
A very good point.
All right, well, what do y'all want me to do?
Hit the goddamn bank with us.
I love that guy's food
You really
reviews.
think it's worth
He's
going
classic.
back there?
4 of us
Great
can
character.
hit the bank easy. But I ain't gonna lie to you. There will be law if we linger.
That is serious?
No, just local boys being rounded up and pressed into action.
Meaning?
If we go in quick and quiet, we can hit it just fine. If
Okay.
there's 4 of us, I mean.
I mean, it's possible.
Y'all think it's worth the risk?
The blend
It's
is
a
like
bank, Arthur.
So,
beans.
is the tape?
Probably just blended with some prime
According to the
rib or
fella I
something.
met, yes.
nice meat.
It's the end of the stock sales.
I
Plenty
wonder
of
if
money,
Wagyu would
plenty of
be
people
too
milling
difficult
about.
and too fatty to make a burger with. So they
All
do
right,
like
I
blend in some other
suppose
beef with it.
Worth taking a look at least.
We should wait until the morning.
It would be funny if it was
Any
beans
case,
though.
I need to change out of these rags if I'm gonna be performing.
Okay. So, Bill, this better be worth it.
Oh, it is.
Well,
we put a lot of
The
research
lighting
into
was
this one.
interesting
I
there
hope
for a
so.
second.
All right. Let's go.
All right.
Mr.
Let's go.
Morgan,
Herr Strauss?
that man, the
Strauss.
debtor, Thomas Downs, apparently he's dead.
Dead? Huh. Well, he didn't seem very well.
His wife, I believe he has a wife and child. She will assume the debt, of course.
Of course.
Then you can head up there and collect. We lent them a lot of money.
Okay.
Gentlemen,
What is it? I'm curious
let's go
now.
rob ourselves a bank.
What's the plan, then?
I like her
We're
little
gonna
hat.
send Karen on in ahead as a distraction. Then we're just
American
gonna rush on
Wagyu.
in afterwards. Just a small bank in a little town. Nothing that big in way of security.
It's always the wife.
We just need to bring you along as a insurance policy.
Yeah, that sounds about
Okay,
right.
Arthur, I'll check it out. 49%
All right.
ground beef.
Follow me.
So I don't think American Wagyu is a real thing, because Wagyu is, I think, an area of Japan. I don't think it's like a special type of cow. I think it's just an area of Japan where they raise their cows in a certain way. And then ground beef could literally be anything. But
So,
it might be tasty. I don't know. It might be
tell me
good.
again about this big can't go wrong plan
He
of
did.
yours.
He did blame. He blamed the
it
wife.
can go wrong. Anything can. Once the shooting starts.
Once that shooting
Well,
starts.
That's reassuring.
Like I said, we'll see how it looks. If we can get in all right, we'll send Miss Jones ahead to the bank. They won't recognize her.
I'll show you boys how it's done.
What are you thinking this time?
I don't know. Fellers always like a lost little girl.
Sorry, G1. I don't mean to hate on your burger. Try it. It's the worst thing that could happen.
It should work.
Ground beef could be anything, though. Like that. I mean, it's ground beef, but it could have a low fat percentage, high fat percentage. I would try it. Don't let me dissuade you. I'm not trying to rain on your parade at all.
And you always fancy yourself as
Exactly, Buster.
Right,
like you can make sparkling white wine.
I see why
It's not champagne unless it's made in the Champagne region. Same thing with cognac.
Nah, best I do it.
Okay, good. I don't want to.
And did Dutch tell you I've also been cooking up some deals with them Gray boys?
What? No. What kind of deals?
See, you don't realize, Morgan. I'm out there putting in the work same as you. I've been drinking with them a couple times now. Seems they're looking for some extra security.
Yeah, I'm sure they are.
Could be something in it for us.
Love the song in this scene, too.
Well, just be smart about it. Got a lot of irons in that fire right now.
Got a lot of irons in the fire. Arthur, you gotta stay on the road, dude. Quit messing about. No. Alright, he's on this. Whoa. Front half or back half? Just kidding. I'm sure it was split in half. So left or right. So you got ribs, a little bit of belly. When I lived in the Philippines, I used to like this dish called sisig, or sisig. I can't remember how to say it. But it was like mostly pig face. Everything. Lips, nostril, cheeks. But it was like stew, so you didn't really notice it until you take like one big piece out and you could tell it was like the side of their nose, or it was gross. I loved it though, it was good food. I was eating one time out with a friend when I lived there, and he was from, I know I've told this story, but he was Chinese, he was from China, and he was like, you know what that is, right? And I was like, yep. And he's like, and you don't care? I'm like, no, I don't really care. I'll eat pretty much anything. Except for Rocky Mountain oysters. Not interested in eating Rocky Mountain oysters. Or any genitalia from any animal at all. Kissing. Well, they say you can put makeup on a pig. I don't remember the rest of that analogy.
Can't believe you got me going back to Valentine.
Don't tell me it ain't hurt you leaving that bank behind.
Not really.
Work a town and not hit the bank? That's downright pathetic.
I guess we went a bit beyond working it. We shot the place to hell.
You did, Morgan. Not me. I played it cool up there. Couple of punch-ups.
I don't know. I know people practice tattooing on pigs.
Is that right?
Like
I've heard that's
said,
pretty common.
You mess up, it's just one of them things. I mess up.
Homemade pig lip stew. Get yourself a bowl and a spoon.
I don't know what to tell you.
Surprised you ain't
Don't
already
forget your
ripped me about
dentures.
that dynamite again. One mistake, and I'll never live it down.
What do you need?
Yeah, exactly.
Pat on the back? A medal?
Just know, I got the lead on this one.
Jimbo,
We'll see about that
what's up, bud?
Once things get going. So, thinking this through.
Murph likes kisses too.
We shoot a heap of his men in Valentine. We rob his stagecoach.
This is
Murph is so funny, and when she doesn't want to kiss you, if you're like, give me kisses, she'll be like, kind of like, and you're like, come on, give me a kiss, and she's like,
That's a genius.
she'll like give you like, just like almost like a boop.
Folk never look at what's
It's
right
cute.
under
It's
their
cute as hell.
nose.
Sometimes she's just not in the mood, you know?
Have to wait. We're here. Let's take it nice and easy.
Okay, let me make sure I got armed robbery weapons on me. Yeah, that'll do. That'll do, donkey. Pull up to the table, Jimbo. We found our customer. love the suspenseful music. Broad daylight bank robbery. This is like some dead president stuff. Here we go. Apparently.
Okay, let's leave the horses here off the main drag.
You bring the melon.
All right, gentlemen. Here we are.
Okay. Get ready.
Come on. Come on, give me my guns. I can't go in there with rifles. Alright, well at least I got the shotgun and pistol.
Karen, go to work.
Of course.
Carrot bacon.
All right, keep
Weird.
it cool and follow me, fellers.
Play it cool. I see. But Bill's got a rifle.
So,
But
we
Bill
never
got
decided.
one. Why does Bill get to carry a rifle?
Lost little girl you want, or the drunken Harlem?
Let's do Lost Girl.
I think I'd like to see the little girl lost.
So even you long to save the fallen women, eh, Arthur? You break my heart. You really do.
Strawberries?
If you're ready, get going.
Good luck, gentlemen.
We got this.
Here we go. I'm gonna turn up the music a little bit. Okay, so Compendium updated Springfield rifle. Why? I didn't pick up a Springfield. But that's good. I like the Springfield.
Okay, we're going.
No, hold on. Wait till she's got him reeled in.
I don't want to go back to the workhouse.
Get your goddamn
right,
hands up!
go.
This is a gun!
Free! Nobody move! Get word up! Nobody move! Don't make us hurt
You move, I'll splatter you.
Here, unlock the door.
Okay, the door's unlocked.
You.
What you think we're here for fun? Come on.
Yeah. This is such a brutal scene.
Open the goddamn vault! Open it!
Go!
Come on, open it up.
Too slow. Get a move on. Too goddamn slow! Son of a bitch, hurry up!
Hurry. Me too.
Come on.
This is a great scene, Jimbo.
Okay.
It's a painful place to get hit. Yeah, right on the bridge of the nose, too. Hey, Pavel.
I'm in!
What's going on, my
Someone
man?
come make sure the chute behaves himself in here.
Come here. Open the lockboxes now!
The manager does that.
God damn it! Now what?
Yeah, I'm so glad to hear that you and Pavel are playing together.
I'll be as quick as I can.
Let's... I've never cracked them before.
Yeah, I think I should be able to crack these.
All right, but you better be quick. You shut the hell up and stay still.
Okay.
Hey, keep still. If I see that leg move again, you get a bullet in it.
How much time do you think we got?
I don't know. Not much. This is taking too long.
There's one.
Boys, you need to move this along!
Working on it.
Hurry up in there. How are you getting on?
Going as fast as I can. This is slower, but it's quieter.
It's true.
Okay.
Hey, watch him there.
Don't worry, I see him.
This is important work. Real careful, like. Gotta be real careful. You listen for them clicks. You hear them clicks? There's a special click. That's what you're listening for. There it is.
We're getting there. A few more minutes.
He is. Hi, Arthur. Oh, wait. Hi. A little bit of WD-40. Oh, he's counting. I feel like Bad Santa right now. Great movie, by the way. Hell yeah. Except for I can't write down the combinations for those. For these. Come on, let's go. Jimbo, did you get into anything exciting on Sunday? Or Saturday night? There's another one. I don't think I've ever done it this way. This is cool. I usually just blow them up.
How's it looking there?
$4 grand. Dang.
Good. Told you.
Don't count your chickens just yet.
Don't count them chickens. Got it. Music is so cool. Nice. That's good, man. You gotta have those weekends for sure. I had a crazy weekend. I slept from like 9 o'clock until 9 o'clock today.
That's another one cleared.
Friday
This is
night,
looking good.
Thursday
How
night,
much longer?
my wife and I went out to a bar down the street just to have some beers and hang out. Something we almost never do.
Never enough.
And then Friday I went to a punk rock show in San Pedro, was out way too late. Saturday up early at 6 a.m. to start getting ready to stream. So I got about 5 hours of sleep on Friday night, maybe. And it was like the bad kind of sleep because I had a few beers, so I was like not sleeping well. Last night when we got home, probably at like 7 o'clock,
We gotta move.
had a couple of like some fast food tacos that we got on the way home. And then just watched an episode of the Y-Files and fell asleep on the couch. Eventually made my way into the bedroom, slept like a solid 12 hours. It was awesome. I never do that. I sleep so infrequently. On purpose. I just like doing stuff, so I sleep when I'm dead, you know? Nice, Pavel, that's awesome. I like that, Buster. Yeah, seriously, I haven't. I so rare, like I said, I so rarely have those rest days that, but it just caught up to me. And if I'm not careful, those multiple days of not getting sleep will turn into like terrible migraine for me, like ruin an entire day. What's the bank teller got on him? Anything? Oh, nice pocket watch. What is this little box? I want this. This little pink box. What is that? I want you. Well,
Assuming folk ain't dead in there, you won't swing. I said, come out now.
What do we do?
I don't know. Give me a second.
yeah, it was nice, Jimbo.
Starts, you're all dead.
It was a wild time, but really fun.
Probably.
Yesterday we went to a birthday party
Don't shoot
during the day at
Don't shoot him.
a brewery.
I made a terrible mistake.
Get out of there, miss.
Yeah, he's out here.
Come on, let it go right.
Woo. Nice. Oh, that's an awesome shot. Good night. Run. Take a time. Aw, man. Right on his head. Watch. Ow. Oh, hat shot. I didn't know they made that kind of thing. It's kind of cool. I didn't know. I haven't had Arby's much. I've gone a couple times in the last few years, but not too much. One more. This guy's never seen trouble like me before. Yeah, all of this. They jumped onto the dynamite. I'm gonna eat. I'm eating on the run. Come on, give me something good. All right. That'll have to do. Nice score. I mean, this is gonna be a huge amount of money for the gang. What's up, Luis? Headshot, headshot.
You see any more of them? We got more coming in.
Oh. Love Django. I'm a big fan of all of Quentin Tarantino's movies, but Django is so good. Unless you mean the classic Western film, because there's Django Unchained, Tarantino movie, but then there's also, I think, a movie called Django. Yeah, I like movie soundtracks a lot too. I think Quentin Tarantino is the person who kind of turned me on to enjoying movie soundtracks, because all of his are so good.
Where the hell are they coming from?
I don't know where they're coming from, but I know where I'm sending them.
Come on, get
Oh, the
across.
train.
Gotta beat that train, Morgan.
See ya. Just a social call. No big whoop. Forget it. We lost
All
them.
right. I think we lost him.
Thank you, gentlemen. That was...
Stupid and dangerous. Thank you, Bill.
We're alive and we're paid.
Yeah.
I don't see the problem.
Yeah, and that is the problem.
Very
Bill,
well paid.
This is a very good take. That you'll be happy, even if it
I
did
haven't
come with a
watched
heap of
it.
trouble.
Ah, it was fun.
I'm a big fan of the Magnificent Seven, though, which is probably what they're
Come on,
making
get
fun
out
of.
here. I have some
I know
other
of it.
business to attend to.
I've passed it in my list a couple of
Directly back
times.
to camp, and make sure
Yeah,
you ain't
Pirates
followed.
does. Should we go through some movie soundtracks? You guys want to talk movie soundtracks? I can do it.
Yeah.
Hey, what's up, Momda? It's a comedy version. That's awesome. Did you know that the Magnificent Seven is actually based on a samurai movie? It says it right at the beginning of the movie, but I found that interesting. Seven Samurai, which is in some way what Ghost of Tsushima is based on. All right, let's do it. Let me get to Downs here. Let me get through this scene. Yep. That's a great movie, by the way. If you can deal with reading subtitles, like if you're cool with it, Seven Samurai is really good. I think that's the name of it. So is Magnificent Seven. You got Yul Brynner, Steve McQueen, Charles Bronson. I mean, there's so many good actors in that movie. Oh, sorry, Luis. How old is your sister? Because I know socializing and making friends when you're young can be pretty difficult. It ain't easy. People are pretty mean. Kids, especially. Yep, at least she's got her big bro. Of course. Wesh, what's on your mind? Oh, she's 29. Oh, okay. Well, adults can be assholes, too. Hi, buddy. Hi. Hey, how you doing?
My husband's not cold in the ground, and you've come back here.
Yeah, I'm here. Give me your money.
I nearly paid off what was owed.
Your husband knew the rules when he took that money. Now, I'm real sorry about the way things turned out.
Yeah, Wesh, what's your question?
He had a
Let me know.
choice. Ain't my fault about the way the world is.
He didn't have a choice. He was good, and he did good. There wasn't no choice in that. And you as good as killed him yourself, and don't kid yourself. You had a choice.
You speak as if killing was something I cared about.
You ever wonder about eternity? You should.
I hope it's hot and terrible, Mrs. Downs. Otherwise, I'll feel I've been sold a false bill of goods. Now, please.
Boy?
Give me that money.
Like a young man? Boy?
Either you got a lazy eye or lack of respect. Which is it, boy?
Keep your eye in check.
Lazy eye. No respect for the likes of you.
Well, maybe when your mother's finished mourning your father.
When I started the game, what did I choose in audio?
On your behalf.
I think for this playthrough...
Maybe you shall, sir. And maybe other events will transpire.
That's a really good question. I'll check.
You best stick to
Let me
them
check when
books
this is
because
over.
mark my words on this.
Because it really depends on what you're playing it through.
Ah, Mrs. Downs,
Like I play with headphones most of the time, but if I'm in my living room, I have two speakers and a subwoofer, so I would do home entertainment system at that point.
Good day.
I'm sure there's some differences to it. I guarantee you. There might be a good picture coming up. I'm going to hover over the pause button here. Maybe not. Sad musics. Luis, that's cool, man. Gotta take care of your fam. It's not always easy, but you gotta take care of them. Ooh. I don't like the black and white effect. Oh, wait a minute. That was this. I'm dumb. That was the start menu. Look at the size of that horse. It's a giant. El Gigante. Total take $20,000. I silvered that one. How much money do I have now? $4 grand. Nice. What did I silver about it? Complete the mission without taking any health items. Huh. That's a good one for gold then. That's not bad. It's actually pretty easy. Well, maybe just because I've done it a few times, but... Alright, let's check it out. Wesh. Let me see if I can... I'm going to save real quick, but let's see if we can figure out... Oh, I can't save right now. Alright, instead we'll go to settings and check out audio. So I have it on output TV. But again, you can kind of see what it's like. If you have a surround sound, you will have to have 3 or more speakers, usually at least 4. And then like this might be, you know, stereos. If you just have 2 speakers, headphones would probably be best for me. And you can do some different things about how your speakers are set up apparently. But yeah, I did TV. Yeah, that would have been cool. I'll have to check. I'm sure I gold. Sure I got gold in that one already. Now, why can't I save right now? Oops. There we go. Now I got to be careful here not to save over my 96%. All right, the fine joys of tobacco. You're welcome, Wesh. It just depends on what you have. If you have a TV, use TV. If you're using headphones, use headphones. But if you have a really fancy setup, you could do the surround sound. Oh, interesting. The hotel manager and the doctor were in the bank. I'm sorry, I forgot to look around at who they were. Give me 1 second. I'll be right back. Okay, I'm back. So let's talk about movie soundtracks. So I only have a few more minutes to go. We'll just go through some. So let's see. Well, I mean, there's this one, of course. Great one. This has 4 records in it. You've got pretty much all the score, right? It's the music that we were just hearing. Then we've got.
We're stuck in the shit now, Mr. Morgan. In the shit.
Leave me alone.
Drowning in mud.
Got this one as well. This is a classic.
You have quite a way with words.
Very nice.
Words are
Very
the
nice.
very
This has
least of my
things like
problems.
Unshaken,
The very least.
I'm sure.
Mountain Hymn. You know, this Cruel World by Josh Ohm from the Queens of the Stone Age. It's a great song. It is. Yep, these are all vinyl. Then I got this little EP, the House Building EP, which has got, of course, the House Building song, A Strange Kindness. It's also got A Quiet Time, the Saloon theme. Hey, thanks for the sub, Wesh. I really appreciate you. And Do Not Seek Absolution. This is a fun one. It's got Uncle sleeping on the back, leaning against the wood. Pretty neat. I think that's Uncle. But some movies that I really love the soundtracks to. Listen, Quentin Tarantino's Pulp Fiction. This is a great one. It's got Misirlou by Dick Dale, Jungle Boogie by Kool and the Gang, some other really good ones here. Comanche by the Rebels, a lot of old school music. Kind of ironic that the camp's singing. Another one that I really love by Tarantino. This is one of my favorites, Reservoir Dogs. Great movie with Michael Madsen, Harvey Keitel.
Evening, Arthur.
What's his name? I'm terrible at names. Steve Buscemi. So this has got Little Green Bag by the George Baker Selection, which is a great song. Hooked on a Feeling. I'm hooked on a feeling. A lot of old stuff. Stuck in the Middle with You by the Steelers Wheel. I think that's a cover. It's awesome. This is a great one. Great soundtrack. Another exceptional movie from the 90s. Brandon Lee's The Crow. This has an awesome soundtrack on it if you want a really good soundtrack to listen to. It's got mad 90s vibes. You've got The Cure, Stone Temple Pilots, Nine Inch Nails, Rage Against the Machine, Violent Femmes, Helmet, Pantera. It's great. Really, like, this has one of these. The Rage Against the Machine song on here, if you're familiar and like them, it's really, really stellar. Really. One of my favorite animated movies from the 80s, Heavy Metal. This has got a bunch of cool 80s rock on it. Black Sabbath, Blue Oyster Cult, Devo, Cheap Trick, Sammy Hagar, Journey, Stevie Nicks from... God, I can't remember anything when I'm on stream. Yes, I like it. I love collecting vinyl.
Hey, Arthur.
This one, I just love the movie. The soundtrack of Dune. I like David Lynch films a lot. This is mostly things like, it's got some good stuff on here, but I mostly bought this because I love the movie. I also have, you can't see it, but right behind the computer, there's a vintage poster that's the same as this. It's just in poster form. Speaking of David Lynch, I got a couple other ones. Music from Twin Peaks, a 90s television show, David Lynch show, really good mystery. This has like a lot of like kind of funky jazz and other things on it. More David Lynch. What else do I have? I have a bunch. I'm kind of digging through a box of them right now. Oh, another David Lynch movie, Lost Highway. Weirdest movie, one of the weirdest movies I've ever seen. I have no idea. Trent Reznor from Nine Inch Nails is in it. If you've ever heard the song The Perfect Drug by Nine Inch Nails, it's on here. But the rest of it is a lot of Angelo Badalamenti, and he's a really great, he writes some really great music. It's a David Bowie song at the very end of it, too. And I think that no soundtrack collection could be complete without the Guardians of the Galaxy. Both of them. So this is the first movie, and it's got both the... This also has Hooked on a Feeling, like the Reservoir Dogs. But it's got all the good songs from... Right, this has such a great soundtrack. And it has the score as well. What else? Oh. And of course, Volume 2. This one's full of great music too, from Mr. Blue Sky by the Electric Light Orchestra, My Sweet Lord by George Harrison, Brandy, You're a Fine Girl. Remember Kurt Russell sings that, or quotes that song. We were talking about this movie lately, another Tarantino-related movie. Quentin Tarantino's, or Tarantino-related soundtrack, Death Proof. Buster, I do, not right here, but I do have Dark Side of the Moon. I also have another record called Doom Side of the Moon, which is a modern band that plays like doom metal that did Dark Side of the Moon. It's real good. If you want to look that up sometime, Doom Side of the Moon. There's so much vinyl in here, I just don't want to dig through all of it. I keep my soundtracks in one box because that's what I usually listen to. Star-Lord, hell yeah. And, oh, I haven't even opened this one yet. I bought this last... Oh, I'm blurry again. I bought this last weekend. Yeah, there we go. No? Show yourself. Still kind of blurry. I haven't even opened this yet, but young Ewan McGregor. Look at that handsome fellow. This is another crazy movie. But it's got so many, like, Blur... Brian Eno, Iggy Pop, Left Field, Lou Reed, Underworld. This was a great, like, 90s British movie. And I like Ewan McGregor a lot, even though he's been in some kind of crummy Star Wars movies. The rest of his collection is awesome. Oh, another animated movie from the 90s that I loved, Cool World, with Brad Pitt and, what's her name? Michelle Pfeiffer. And this is cool because the vinyl is like pink, not pink, but it's like it's supposed to be flesh colored, like the cartoon characters have flesh colored drawings, you know. David Bowie's on this one as well. Future Sound of London, Ministry, The Cult, Moby, another Brian Eno. That's a good one too. I like putting that on it once in a while. What's this here?
They'd never seen a white man before, and as luck would have it, they had a witch.
Oh, more Quentin Tarantino, Jackie Brown. Also a phenomenal movie. If you've never seen this movie, it's totally worth watching. You got Samuel L. Jackson, Robert De Niro. I can't remember her name off the top of my head right now, but the lead actress is really good. Michael Keaton from the original, well, the modern Batman. The 90s Batman is in it. This is great. It's got a lot of, like, funk and soul music on it, mixed in with some classic rock. And some old school, like, love song type stuff. It's pretty cool. Yeah, I like soundtracks with a lot of rock and roll on them, for sure.
Well, I spent weeks in the jungle.
Think
Gorging off giant cockroaches.
there's some other ones in here that are maybe not as exciting, but have some sentimental value to me. Gotta support my fellow YouTubers, Angry Video Game Nerds 1 and 2. These games are really fun if you like old school platformers. They are hard as hell, but the soundtrack's pretty cool too. I don't remember if this has special vinyl or not. Yeah, this is on some sort of special vinyl. Let's see what color it is. Oh, fancy. It's like a see-through purple color. Oh, Top Gun is a great soundtrack. I've never seen that on vinyl. I usually buy them when I see them, because they make a lot of vinyl records on soundtracks, but not as many as you would think. When vinyl went out, it kind of went out for good for a while. One. Let's see.
Charles?
Oh, has everybody seen The Silence of the Lambs? Does everybody know that movie? Terminator 2 would be pretty cool too. That's more like a score soundtrack because there's not as much, there's not as many like bands that played on it. There might be a few, but I'll keep an eye out for that. Does everyone remember The Silence of the Lambs? And then they had another one called, what was his name? Hannibal. Yeah, with Jodie Foster. And then they did the movie Hannibal, where you had Ed Norton, I think Harvey Keitel, and the bad guy was the same. I think he played, don't quote me, I'm terrible at the Harry Potter movies. But Hannibal is like the, I can't remember if it's a prequel or a sequel to The Silence of the Lambs. Well, in the 80s, a lot of people don't know that they made that movie under this title, The Manhunter. And this is the same story as, yeah, there was a third one too, Red Dragon. And I might be thinking of Red Dragon, actually. Let's find out. Let me Google it real quick. Oh, yeah, I'm sorry. I was giving the wrong information. So, Manhunter, Red Dragon is the remake of this movie called Manhunter. It's really cool. Something that would have just flown right by me. I would have never known it existed until, yeah, is it like Michael Fiennes or something like that? He was the villain in, I think, the first Harry Potter movie. Ralph Fiennes? I'll look it up. If you're familiar with so here we've got Red Dragon, Ralph Fiennes, thank you. And it looks like Red Dragon is the first novel in the series. I own this series in book, but I haven't read it yet. So in the movie, in Red Dragon, you've got like I said, Harvey Keitel, right? Emily Watson is in it. I forgot about that. Philip Seymour Hoffman, rest in peace. Ed Norton. And I think Ralph Fiennes is in this movie too. Let's see the IMDb. Show me the IMDb. There we go. Yeah, Anthony Hopkins is great. No, I'm mixing up two of the movies. Oh yeah, Ralph Fiennes. There he is. So this is the modern version of it, but beforehand they made this movie Manhunter. We'll look at the IMDb for that. It's really good. You might recognize the man who plays Hannibal Lecter in this one. Sorry, the internet goes really slow for me when... directed by Michael Mann, wonderful director. And this is the Ed Norton character. And you can see, let's see, so William Peterson plays the Ed Norton character.
Good morning, Arthur.
Brian Cox is Dr. Lecter. So look at what Brian Cox did. Maybe this will ring a bell. Let's see if any of you have seen any of his movies. I think he's most known... I'm going to have to go way back in his history to find what he's most known for. Because I think that he played in one of the... like big Stanley Kubrick movie or something like that. Let's get way... Look at all these things he's done. Alright, so we'll probably be 80s.
Not too bad.
So there he is in Manhunter. I'm trying to remember what else he did. He was on Red Dwarf. That's funny. That's an old show. Yeah, I don't remember what he's... Yeah, like he's famous. I just can't remember what for. I mean, at the top, he played in X-Men United. Let's see what he did there. He was William Stryker in X-Men. I remember this movie, but I don't remember his character in it. Yeah, I don't remember him from this one. No, I already have Verizon. Thank you, Internet. He was in Troy, which is also a cool movie. But yeah, if you liked the Hannibal Lecter series, come on, go.
Morning, Arthur.
Manhunter. I mean, look at it. It's from like 88 or something, 86. It's really good. Does anyone remember the Last Action Hero with Arnold Schwarzenegger? Because you probably recognize Tom Noonan. You won't. Let's see if we can find him in his Last Action Hero look.
You lost for something to do there?
No, I'm good, bud. Right, remember him from Last Action Hero? He was like he was the villain in Last Action, or one of the villains in Last Action Hero. He's very good in Manhunter. He does a damn good job. I think Manhunter's better than Red Dragon. Oh, he was also in RoboCop too? Interesting. Ah, and I forgot he was in The Last Action Hero as well, as Death. Cool movie. I really like that movie. Last Action Hero was a lot of fun. I remember seeing that in the theaters, like after Pop Warner football training or practice. Good stuff. Yeah, there's so many good ones out there. Like, I just try and like focus on the ones that I remember being good, and then I look for things that are remakes often. And sometimes I have a friend on Friday afternoons or Friday evenings after stream. He lives in Texas, but we watch movies and television together, and he's really good at finding things like looking at the top. We did this thing where we looked at the top Roger Ebert's top 2 movies from all of the 90s. So like 1991, 1992, 1993, he would call out 2 movies that he thought were the best. So watching them like that is a really good way. Buster, I like the idea of OG James Bond soundtracks. I bet they put those on vinyl. A lot of those are old enough where vinyl would have been pretty much the only choice. But thankfully, vinyl has made a resurgence in the past 20 years, and we've seen a lot more of it, and it's a lot easier to get. Things are being repressed, re-released. I've gotten a bunch of albums that I had on CD or tape cassette back in the day that I've always wanted, and they've been re-released. And some of those old records are very, very valuable. Like I have a copy of Pink Floyd's The Wall, and if you're familiar with the way that The Wall looks, it's just like a bunch of white bricks, and then it says The Wall, or it says Pink Floyd or something like that in the middle of it. But in 1970, when that first came out, it came out with just a wall on the front of it. It didn't say Pink Floyd or anything. and I got a copy of it. It's not very valuable, but it's like worth like $150, which is kind of cool. The Queen biopic or another movie? Because hell yeah, Queen is awesome. They were a badass band in their own unique way. But that was fun. I hope that triggers you guys to go out and see some of those movies. Or maybe think a little bit about when you're listening to or watching a movie. Think about what you're listening to and why they chose it. Hey, Dogwater Club. Good to see you, buddy. We were just chilling, talking about some old movies and movie soundtracks and the like. But yeah, it's been a good time. This game is so fun. I love just coming on here on Mondays and chilling. It's a nice end of the day. From here, it's Memorial Day in the United States, so my wife and I are going to make some food. Just kind of chill out and reflect on all of those people, all of those military service people who have lost their lives defending our country and keeping our lifestyle the way that it is. So happy Memorial Day to you all. If you have vets in your family, thank you very much. Thank them for their service on my behalf. And the rest of the schedule for this week is going to be pretty standard. Tomorrow I'll be playing Red Dead Online with Arthur Morgan and hopefully some other players. Maybe Dynamite or maybe Mama Broccoli will show up. Any of you on PlayStation 4, you can come on out and we'll play, or PlayStation in general. Thank you, Pavel. You do the same. And Wednesday, I feel like just doing something random. So I'm not sure yet because I haven't researched it much, but I'd like to play around with the cheat codes in Red Dead Redemption 2. Just see what can be done. I've never done it before, so at least part of that session will be messing around with cheat codes. If anyone has any advice, hit me up on Discord. If it doesn't end up being anything fun, which I don't know, we'll see. I'll be working on golds, the gold rush. Then Thursday, I already have pre-recorded chapters 9 and 10 from Uncharted 3, about an hour long. So I'll be doing a premiere on Thursday of that. Just say something random. Make that Tuesday stream go crazy. I love that song. And then Friday and Saturday will both be Grand Theft Auto 5 Friday night and then Saturday morning. That game is killer. I understand. I mean, like I said, before I really started in on it, I didn't think that they could top what they had done in GTA 4, and I'm not even done with the game yet. And I see clearly that they took it up another level. Very cool. Really, really exciting. To everybody who's a regular on my channel, thanks again for supporting me. Please know that you are appreciated. I know I got at least one new subscriber today. Much appreciate it. It's helping me day by day get closer and closer to 1,000 subscribers, which is the goal at the moment. It's not the most important thing in the world to me because you all and you being here is the most important thing as far as the channel's concerned. But it is nice. Heck yeah, G1. That's like the gang soundtrack now. Oh, you switched from Xbox to PlayStation? Nice. Nice, man. Welcome to the team. But with that, I will leave you. Thanks again. As my t-shirt says, take care of be good to yourself and each other. I can't even quote my t-shirt right. By the way, t-shirts the price was reduced for some reason. So at mrmichaelmust.com, you can find t-shirts for about $19. They're down a few dollars. Either I hit some sort of tier or the company just made them cheaper. I didn't do it. It's just the way it happened. So if you want to support my channel, check out mrmichaelmust.com for some merch. And in the meantime, if you're on Discord, I'll see you there. If not, I'll see you next time. Thanks for attending. Peace, love, and burritos. Bye, y'all.